Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the WWE Mattel Elite Sting. Finally, a modern version of the icon, the franchise, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. A really cool looking figure, something a little bit different. Of all the Sting appearances they could have given us, I think it's very interesting that they chose to give us this one. It was the first appearance on Raw, where Sting actually didn't do much. He pretty much just stood at the front of the stage to distract the Authority. They could have had a Survivor Series debut figure or something like that. I guess they probably will release that. It's pretty easy to do. It's literally just inverting the colors on that or swapping it for a black and white rather than the red and black that we've got now. I love the coat he comes with, though. That is a seriously cool looking coat. Awesome looking face scan, so I'm very excited to get this opened up and out of packaging. Taking a look at the actual packaging, on the side we've got a nice shot of Sting. I have no idea how happy I was that he made it to the WWE. Had a fantastic match with Triple H, a match that actually really turned me off Triple H for a long time, mainly because I think Sting should have won that match. I think it was very selfish of Triple H. And how they turned everything from, this storyline with the Authority, which was fantastic, into this obsession with WWE has to be better than WCW. And, I loved DX and NWO being in there. I think that was brilliant. But at the same time, storyline-wise, it didn't make sense. And then he's shaking his hand afterwards, and the whole thing was a bit of a mess. I did love his match with Seth Rollins. I think he put everything on the line to the point where he obviously got seriously injured, and that was a massive shame because it was really great to see that Sting actually had a title run at WWE. So that's it in terms of packaging. We'll take a look on the back, and a nice shot of Sting there, which hopefully you guys can see. Very cool indeed. Height 6'2", debut 2014, 250 pounds. Signature move, the Scorpion Deathlock, Stinger Splash, and the Scorpion Death Drop. He's from Venice Beach, California. Ring attire is from January 2015, just prior to WrestleMania, I'm pretty sure. I think this was actually before the Fastlane confrontation with Triple H, but I could be wrong there. Career highlights: WCW Tag Team Champion, United States Champion, WCW World Champion, and the WCW Television Champion as well. Other figures in the set, we've got the Show-Off Dolph Ziggler, Damien Mizdow, first time in the line, Psycho Sid, that's a pretty cool figure, British Bulldog, and The Godfather. So a really solid lineup of figures. Looking forward to getting a few more of these guys and reviewing them for you as well. So with that, let's get the icon opened up and out of packaging. And here we have Sting opened up and out of packaging, and certainly a really nice figure. I'll bring it forward so you guys can take a look at the face. I think they did a really nice job there. There is, some discrepancy with the paint. It is a little bit smudged on some areas, particularly, I don't know if you guys can see, where they've got the skin face paint. It sort of goes into the hairline there, which isn't ideal. I think it would have been better, to be honest, if they had just left the face completely white, similar to what they did with the Defining Moment Sting, which actually I might bring in for comparison purposes in a second. Moving down, nice shot of the rest of his attire. I love the Scorpion. There's some nice detail on that, which hopefully, try and zoom in for you guys. Hopefully you can see. Nice little detail too, just on the patches there on the jacket. It's made out of a soft rubber, which is really nice. Moving down, obviously, classic Sting attire. It's little things too, like the little scorpions on the gloves that look really nice. Taking a look on the back, that's pretty cool. Yeah, a really solid figure, that's for sure. Okay, and here we've got Sting without his coat, and it is a really nice looking figure. I'll bring it forward so you guys can see the shirt, obviously, without the coat. Looks very nice. There is nothing on the back, which is a bit of a shame. And then taking a look at the tights, he's got a really nice scorpion design on the side there. The bottom half of the figure pretty much is the exact same as the Defining Moment Sting. But I don't know, there's something about the red shirt I actually quite like. I think it works really well. Just for comparison, you can see actually the defining moment Sting is a decent bit taller than the Elite Sting that we've got here. I'm not sure why the reasoning for that is. Both amazing figures, by the way, don't get me wrong. Now, in terms of articulation, this Sting has a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed arms, swivel in the bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel in the wrists. He's got the ab crunch, swivel in the waist, swivel in the legs, swivel in the thigh, double bend at the knee, swivel in the boot, and then a swivel in the ankle. So in terms of articulation, you're not going to get much more than that. It is pretty stacked, which is excellent. The other thing I really like about this Sting is, for me, when I was really into wrestling, the only time I got to see Sting was on TNA. And those that know, at TNA, he had a little bit more of a flamboyant color scheme, a lot of, still the Crow, black and white, but a lot of different colors. And this reminds me a lot of the Sting that at least I watched a lot of. So that makes me very happy. Overall, as a figure, I think it is fantastic. Well worth picking up, 100%. Do I like it more than the defining moment Sting? I'm going to say yes. This is one of the best figures Mattel has ever made. Whilst the quality, things like the soft goods code and things like that really elevate this defining moment Sting, there's just something about this that I personally really love. So on that basis, I love this figure and can't recommend it enough. Just before I close off this review, for size comparison, I've got him next to the new Undertaker figure. One thing I'm really hoping is that Sting will come back. I'm hoping he's going to have a match at WrestleMania. I'd love him to see, whether it's at WrestleMania or somewhere else, a match against The Undertaker. Yes, they're both old, and a lot of people have put shit on the match. I don't think it will be as bad as what people are making out. I think it would be really great to see. At least have it happen, and fans can see that it's happened. They'll put Undertaker over almost certainly. I doubt they'll ever give Sting a win at WWE. So it's a good win for Undertaker. Great appearance for Sting. High-profile match. It's something I really love to see. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this review on the WWE Mattel Elite Sting.